Hey, peace, what's up? If you're watching, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly, D Prime 215. I appreciate that. So, for this video, talking about the upcoming match at Night of Champions, we have Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa from the Bloodline challenging the team of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championships. So, like many, this took me by total surprise. By default, I thought it would be the Usos challenging Owens and Zayn to get their tag team championships back, or tag team championship, whatever they're calling it at this point, to get that back. So, off rip, I mean, my prediction, I'm really heavily leaning towards, literally heavily leaning towards Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn retaining at Night of Champions. The bigger thing at stake here is the Bloodline. I think this will lead to some real tangible dissension within the Bloodline. Even when Reigns challenged for the, he announced that him and Solo would be challenging for the championships. The way that the Usos were looking at Reigns, they didn't really seem incredibly happy about it. And then when Reigns went on to, I think he said like the greatest tag team, and we were all kind of thought like the Usos are right there. We thought he would say the Usos just because, you know, those are his people in his stable today. He instead listed, you know, other notable Samoans. I forget their names. Their names are escaping me at the moment, but very, very, you know, legendary people he named. But you know, his man's is literally right there. So I'm like, you ain't gonna salute your man's right now. But that's that. So the way, you know, Reigns was acting, the way the Usos were looking at Reigns, I think this could plant some seeds for some sort of, I don't know if it's going to be like a breakup or a civil war. I don't know how they're going to play this out. Notably, Jey Uso has been hinting at, you know, something, you know, like he looks like he might be the one to dissent, but we don't know what will happen. So I really want to see how this is going to play out. You know, believe it or not, I'm not really looking at the Usos interfering in this match and costing, you know, Reigns and Solo the match. I don't. That could happen, but I think that's too easy. Who knows? They might still do it, but I think more than likely it might be Reigns might either get too ahead of himself or Solo might get too ahead of himself. I think it's going to be Reigns or Solo to cost the match, as opposed to it being the Usos. It could even be Heyman who makes them lose the match. But I think it more than likely will come from, you know, Reigns or Sikoa, you know, for them to be the reason that they lose the match. But I'm looking at it, you know, Steen engineer. Steen, listen, man. Look, I got habits, man. Excuse me. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Zayn doesn't seem that generic anymore. I need to stop with the puns. Anyway, I'm looking at Owens and Zayn retaining at Night of Champions. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. What do you think is going to happen with the Bloodline? Just, you know, the way things have been going for the past few weeks. I'm not opposed to Reigns and Sikoa winning. Listen, I would have been cool with Reigns being the new World Heavyweight Champion on top of all the other gold he has. But I think that Reigns and Sikoa have to lose this match. I feel like they kind of have to. They could win it, but I think them losing the match might actually be more dynamic, more entertaining for the Bloodline as a whole than them winning it. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Who do you think is going to win? What do you think about the Bloodline, this whole situation, and how it's, you know, kind of transpired over time and came to fruition? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly, D Prime 215. And we'll see what it's hitting for at Night of Champions, or depending on where you're watching it, you might call it Day of Champions. But it's going to be a whole lot of championships at this pay-per-view around champions. So until next time, all right? Peace.